You know, today I went to the gym and then I forgot my lock. And I went to the machine because Basic Fit has this machine that sells locks and towels and drinks and everything. And me being me, I put the wrong number into the order. So I found myself with a fucking Red Bull can, which I don't drink. I don't drink that kind of shit. And I was like, no! It was already like €3. And then I'm like, of course I have to type in the number that is before. It's not really well made. Anyways, I'm like, no! And then one of the guys who works at Basic Fit is like, what happened? I'm like, no, I don't drink this can, so I would love to give it to someone because I wanted the fucking lock. And he's like, wait a second, just stay here. And then he comes back with a fucking lock, like a big massive lock. And I'm like, he's so fucking cute. I'm like, but I'll give it to you after my training. Thank you so much. He's like, oh, no, just take it. Just take it like it's yours. I'm like, me for real? Like, it's those massive things with a code. And I was just looking for a thing old school with like a key in it. And he's like, no, take it. It's on me. I'm like, oh. So I hugged him. I was like, can I hug you? And I hugged him because I was like, putain, people, human beings can be so fucking kind. And sometimes we forget. And then I was like, but why was he so kind? And also to me, right? Not that I'm a bad person or whatever. It's not the point. But it's just that I have already a hard time receiving. But then the fact that he gave me his lock, it's a lock, I know. But the gesture first reminded me that, okay, we're human beings. That's what being a human is like we help each other, we support each other, and we just give, freely whenever we can, right? Even if it's like money-wise, even if it's just like 1, 2, 5 euros, whatever you give with what you have, reminded me of that. And I was like, putain, yes, like this act of generosity that doesn't ask for nothing in return. I was like, putain, this is what it feels like to receive what I usually give so freely, with my time, resources, whatever it is. And so it put me back in a state of like, putain, thank you guys for, first of all, for this, for reminding me of this, but also I was reminded of like, well, this is why you receive this also, because you're so fucking generous. And I was so thankful for that gift that God gave me as a, one of my personality traits. I think in this big bowl, he was like, I'm just going to put more than a dash of generosity for this person. And anyways, after that, I was like, but tu vois, because you give so much and you're so generous with yourself, with people in general, this returns back to you. Do you know what I mean? It's like let's put it like return on investment. And I'm never really, giving, expecting anything in return. I just give because I really want to give. And now, obviously, I'm just better at like, I want to give because I really want to give, not just for people pleasing or anything, but it's in my nature anyway. It's like, just take it. It's fine. I'll take care of it. You know what I mean? And now it also feels, it's a sort of training for me to receive, but also to be like, give, let's just be more giving. Let's just be more in a spirit of like sharing, exchanging, being together, supporting each other without expecting anything in return. And I think that with the phase I'm in right now, questioning a lot of different things, and I see all these posts on Instagram about Aquarius. I'm Aquarius, and it's Aquarius season, and it's going to be villain era Aquarius. I'm like, I can never be a villain. I can never not give. I can never not be generous, because that's who I am, essentially. I can be more mindful, but that's me. If I quote unquote don't give, then I don't feel good. I want to. I do this because I want to, and every time I do this, I'm like, it feels good in my body, And in those reflections of me giving, over giving, I'm like, all right, let's just take the over out of the equation and let's just keep giving. Let's just keep on giving. I'm a gift that keeps on giving to myself and to people. But voilà, that's the thought of the day. Literally, now I'm like so hyped by this gesture because it reminded me of all of this.